can you see my screen? If you can see my screen, just let me know you can see my screen, okay? So I really wouldn't be doing, this is a 40-minute class, so I'm going to go straight to the point, okay? So I know the reason why you joined this class is because you have tried a lot of things to lose weight and it's not working out for you. You know, for some of you, you have tried going to the gym day in, day out, working out 2 hours in the gym, you know, doing a whole lot of cardio, and then it's not working for you. You know, you haven't lost the weight. Some of you have drank slimming tea. Some of you have bought into the detox scam. You know, they'll tell you, oh, if you buy this detox tea, you would lose weight. And then you've done it and it did not work. The truth is that detox tea, all this detox stock, they are not the main thing that will make you lose weight. Your body already has a natural detoxifier. You know, your natural detoxifier are your liver and your kidney. So all this extra talk that people are telling you, you need detox tea, you need this, you need that to be able to lose weight, it is not true. It is not just true. I mean, it can help, but it cannot make you lose weight. Never you base your weight loss on stuffs like that, because they cannot make you lose weight. Now I'm going to teach you how you can lose weight naturally. And I'm going to let you know the process to follow. Now, let's scroll down a bit. So today we are looking at how you can lose 12 kg in 12 weeks. My name is Coach Endee. In case you don't know me, this is your first time meeting me. I mean, for most of you, I think this is your first time meeting me. I am Coach Endee. I've been training people on how to lose weight for over 10 years, and I have results to show for it. You know, I'm going to show you the results I have to show for this, and so you can see for yourself, okay? So this is not just gimmick. This is not just talk. This is something I've been doing for over 10 years, and I want to help you also lose weight. But before I do that, I'm going to teach you. And after teaching you, if you stay to the end of this class, you're going to be getting something free from me. You're going to be getting one very important, you know, one of the things I'm going to be mentioning here is very important for you to get it so that you can use it to lose weight. So if you stay to the end of this class, and you'll be getting that free, okay? So like I said, this class is going to run for just 40 minutes. So let's kick off. So the truth is that you're not lazy, you're not broken. It's just that you've been doing the wrong things. It's not even your fault. You haven't really been doing the wrong things. You've been buying into the ideas that people have sold to you about weight loss, which is not working, you know. And this is why I want to let you know why a lot of people do not lose weight. One of the things that people do that makes them not to lose weight is because they're starving themselves. And I've done a lot of teaching. I've done it. If you go to my YouTube channel, I'll drop my YouTube channel link at the end of this lecture. If you go to my YouTube channel, you're going to see I've done lectures on, you know, how to eat for weight loss. But starving yourself is not one of them, because starving yourself is counterproductive. When you starve yourself, you know, it leads your body to go into what we call starvation mode. And once your body gets into starvation mode, instead of losing weight, instead of burning calories, your body starts holding back calories. You know, that's a lecture for another day. And then another thing that people do by starving themselves is that how long can you starve yourself? If you starve yourself, highest 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. After that, you will go back to eating, and then your hunger hormones will increase. And so you start binge eating. You start eating like someone that has not seen food. Have you heard that phrase? You're eating like someone that has not seen food before. Have you heard that phrase before? Yeah, exactly. That is what happens to you when you starve yourself for a long time. You just start eating like someone that has not seen food before. So don't starve yourself to lose weight. It doesn't work. Now, the next thing that people do is that they over-exercise and then they eat poorly. You know, you can go to the gym. Listen to me. You can go to the gym from 12 in the morning to 12 in the night. If you don't fix your nutrition, sister, brother, you will still be the same way you are. In fact, you might even be adding weight. You're going to the gym, you're working out, you're sweating, and you're still adding weight. Worst case scenario, you lose, you remain the same weight because your nutrition is not right. So weight loss is about nutrition and what? Nutrition and exercise. Yeah, they have to come together, but you have to do it with precision. You don't just do it anyhow. You just don't want to do, you just don't want to eat anything you want to eat. You just don't want to eat anything you want to eat and then feel like you're going to lose weight. No, it doesn't work that way. It does not work that way. You have to follow a precision. Listen, if you could lose weight doing all those things, why haven't you lost weight? I mean, why do you think the weight loss industry is a very big industry? And the truth about this thing is that your doctor will always refer you to go and lose weight. Some people, they have different kind of diseases. Their doctor will tell them, just go and lose weight. If you lose weight, we can fix your problem. So that's why the weight loss industry will continue growing big, because people do not know how to control their weight. People do not know how to control their weight. And because people do not know how to control their weight, some people will continue to prey on the intelligence. They will continue to, rip up people off with detox tea, with slimming tea, with this one tea, with that. All these things, your body can do it naturally. And the good thing about your body doing it naturally is that, guess what? You become a better person for it. Without the slimming thing, without all this, you become a better person because, one, you build discipline. Two, you build character. Three, your mental health is better because as a normal functioning human being, you need a certain level of activity for you to stay healthy. Okay. So another reason why people don't lose it is because they are following fads and scams. That's what I just talked about. And then they are obsessing over the scale. You know, let me give you a short analogy. So it's just like a farmer. When a farmer goes to the farm, he plants his cassava, right? And then once he plants his cassava, the next day he comes and uproots the cassava and look at it. Has it grown? No, it hasn't grown. He plants it back. What do you think will happen to that cassava? Will it ever grow? Never. That cassava will not grow. It will not see the light of day. Why? Because you are uprooting it. You are stopping the process. Weight loss is a process. Listen, sister, brother, you did not gain weight in one day. You did not gain weight in 1 week. So you have to allow your time. The same is not the same time though, but you have to allow yourself. Everything is a process. You have to give yourself time to lose weight. Stop going to the scale every day to check your weight. The more you do that, the more you lose hope, or the more you feel like this thing is not working, and then you give up. A lot of people have reached that point when their weight loss is just 2 weeks or 1 week to when they start seeing the results, they gave up hope. Why? Because they were always checking their weight. Instead of checking your weight, track your habits. Track your habits. How healthy did I eat today? How did I work out today? Did I do the right thing today? Those are the things that you should track, because once effort is consistent, progress is inevitable. Once effort is consistent, progress is inevitable. You must definitely make progress. But today I'm about to show you how to make real progress, how you can lose 12 kg in 12 weeks. So stay with me. Okay, now let us look at how fat loss actually works. Now we are going to do a little bit of mathematics. I'm going to pull up my whiteboard at some point, because like I said, you have to work with precision. You have to be precise about what you're doing. So I'm going to teach you a bit of mathematics, and then yeah, we'll follow up from that. Now, 1 kg of fat is 7,007. First of all, let me take this back. Let me rewind it. I'm sorry. Now, do you know what causes you to grow fat? Do you know what causes you to be overweight? If you know, just quickly put it in the chat. If you know what causes someone to be overweight, real quick, just put it in the chat. Let me see who knows. Who knows? If you do know, just put in the chat what causes someone to be overweight. Is anyone answering? Okay, let me go ahead and fat. Okay. So yeah, what is the thing that causes fat? Thank you, Ms. Ajao Ayobode. So what actually causes fat is what we call calories. Now, calories, I'm going to explain to you now. Just give me a second. So calories is the amount of energy in the food that you eat. So let's say you eat 1 plate of eba. 1 plate of eba contains a certain amount of calories, right? That calories is the amount of energy that is in that food. And also, calories is the amount of energy that you use to do a particular work. So get that straight. Now, for every food you eat, aside water and maybe some like green tea, coffee, those do not contain calories. I mean, they do contain calories, but their calories are really minute. So we count them as 0 calories. Um, water, green tea, coffee, those are 0 calories drinks. But any other thing that you're seeing, people telling you that zero Coke, this one Coke, that one Coke, that's a lie. They all contain calories. Okay? So what I'm trying to say is that for every food you eat, there is a certain amount of calories in it. Get that straight. For every food you eat, there is a certain amount of calories in it. Now, for every walk you do, you need a certain amount of calories to do it. Even for you to stay alive, for you to be able to breathe, for your heart to be able to pump, for anything you do, for you to even think, you need calories. Your body needs calories to do that. If you have 0 calories in your body, you are not going to be alive. You're going to be unalive if you have 0 calories in your body. So your body always needs calories. I'm going somewhere, so stay with me. Your body always needs calories, okay? Now, but what causes you to grow fat is what we call excess calories. When you eat more calories than your body needs. So for every day that you are alive, your body needs a certain amount of calories for it to stay alive, for it to do the basic things. Even if you are just lying down on the bed, you do not do anything throughout that day. There is a certain amount of calories that your body needs for it to stay alive. That amount of calories is what we refer to as your basal metabolic rate. That's the BMR. Now, that amount of calories is your basic. So if if you eat more than the required calories that your body needs every day, guess what your body is going to do? Your body is going to go take the amount of calories that it needs, use it to do the things it needs to do. And at the end of the day, the remaining calories that you did not use up, your body will save it. Where will your body save it? Your body will save it in what we call fat cells. Now, the fat cell is just like a is dissolvable, is an easy place where your body can easily go and take calories just in case there are days that you do not eat on time. Remember, I said that any day that your body goes to 0 calories, you cannot be alive. You know, so there are days that you will not eat on time. There are days that you will starve. Your body is saving those calories so that on those days, instead of going to 0 calories, it will go back to those calories that it has saved and go and take calories. Understand where I'm going to? So if you continue eating more calories than your body needs, instead of your body to revert and go and take calories from fat cells, it continues saving in the fat cell. So it's just like a rich man that has money, right? A rich man that has money every day. I mean, a rich man that has money, he has all the basic things of life, right? So he's making extra money. He's going to work, making money from his business. Now, instead of eating that money, what does he do? He takes the money to his savings account and puts in that money in the savings account. That's exactly what your body is doing. Your body has, if you're eating more calories than your body needs, your body has enough to sustain itself. So what it does is that it goes to a fat cell, and it saves the extra calories that you ate for that day. Now, guess what happens? After the fat cell is filled up, your body takes that fat cell and goes to a particular place of your body decided by your genetics. It's not decided by you. You do not decide it. So this is decided by your genetics. Your gene will tell your body, okay, today save this fat cell in Mrs. Mrs. X arm. Okay, today save it in the belly. Okay, today save it in the boobs. So for ladies, the most common place that your body always save fat is either in the boobs, the arm, the thigh, the hips. So that's why most ladies, when they want to lose weight, they say, please, my arm is too big, I want to lose arm weight, or my tummy is too big, I want to lose tummy weight, or my boobs is too big, I want to lose my boobs. Those are the places that your body is most likely to save those fat cells as a lady. For men, the most places that the body saves fat cell is the stomach. That's why I see a lot of men have pot belly, because that is the most likely place that your body will go and save it. Or your chest. You see some men that have chest like it is a lady's breast. It's because their body, through genetics, is saving those calories there. Okay, so now that answers the question, what makes you to gain weight? It is excess calories that makes you to gain weight. Now that you understand how you gain weight, let's now go back and revert the process. So if you understand that you gain weight by eating excess calories, how would you lose weight? You lose weight by reducing the amount of calories you eat. Now I'm going to show you how to, because this is mathematics, right? There's a bit of mathematics to this. So I'm going to give you a link where you can actually go and check how much calories you need as a human being for you to be able to live every day, because that is how you will know how much calories you should be eating for you to lose weight. Now, so if, let's say me now, let me use myself for example. Let's say the amount of calories I need every day is 3,000 calories, right? And I'm eating 3,500 calories every day. My body is always going to be saving 500 calories every day in the fat cell. 500 calories every day in the fat cell. So at the end of 1 week, I have added 3,500 calories extra. At the end of 2 weeks, I have added 7,000 calories, which is approximately 1 kg. You understand that by just eating 500 calories more than my body needs. But if I want to now lose weight, instead of eating that 3,000 calories that my body needs, guess what I need to do? I need to start eating 500 less than the amount of calories that I am supposed to eat. So let's say I'm supposed to eat 3,000 calories. Instead of eating 3,000 calories, I start eating 2,500 calories. Guess what my body is going to do? My body is now going to go, because your body, the amount of calories your body needs, you cannot shortchange it. Your body needs it, it needs to get it. So guess what your body is going to do? It's going to take the 2,500 calories that you ate, and then he's going to go to the fat cell where he saved money, where he saved his calories. You understand? Just like the rich man saved money. Now the rich man can always go back to his bank account and go what and withdraw money and say, okay, I need to use this money. That is the same thing your body is going to do. It's going to go to those fat cells, those places that he saved those calories, and go and dissolve one fat cell and take 500 calories that he needs, add it to the 2,500 that I ate, and complete the work he needs to complete for that day. Now, this is the good thing about it. Every day I do that, guess what? My body is going to repeat the process. So if I do it for 1 week, that means I've burnt what 3,500 calories. Now let's go back to this maths. If you can see the maths on my hope you're following, hope you're understanding what I'm saying. If you're not understanding anything, please feel free to ask, put your question in the chat. I'll look at it when I have the time. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for confirming. So let's go back to this maths we have here. So like I told you, 1 kg of fat is 7,700 calories. 1 kg of fat is 7,700 calories. So if you're eating 500 less than your body needs every day, in 1 week, you would have burnt how many calories? 3,500, right? Because 500 times 7 is 35. Then in 2 weeks, you would have burnt 7,000 calories, which is approximately 1 kg of fat. 1 kg of fat is 7,700. So let's just approximate it to 700 or 7,000, or you would have burnt 0.9 kg of fat in 1 week by just eating, in 2 weeks rather, sorry, in 2 weeks by just eating 500 calories less than the amount of calories your body requires. So if you're eating this just 500 less, then it's going to take you 24 weeks for you to burn 12. It's going to take you 24 weeks for you to burn what? 12 kg, because 2 weeks gives you 1 kg, right? 2 weeks gives you 1 kg by just eating 500 calories less. So it's going to take you 24 weeks. But I'm going to show you how we can make it possible for you to burn 1 kg every week, which will give you the 12 kg that you're looking to lose in 12 weeks. Now, how do we do that? I'm going to show you that. But understand that this is about consistency. If you're not consistent with this, it will not work for you. You cannot do it 1 week and say, oh, next week I relapse. No, you have to stay consistent. And the good thing about this is once you start seeing results, you will stay to the very end. You will push to the very end. But the reason why many people give up is that they do and they don't see results. And they be like, oh, this thing is not working. Oh, which kind of nonsense with this? But yeah, I'm going to show you how to get it. So, now, the next question someone wants to ask is, how will I now know? Because for you to know how much calories you need to eat, right? And for you to know how many calories you need to eat, you need to know how much calorie your body needs, right? So I'm going to give you a link. I'm going to put a link right now on the live chat. You just go there and you can calculate the amount of calories that your body needs. Just give me a second. Give me a second. Let me move this. Okay. Um, oh, Mary Sunday, you said I'm too fast. I'm sorry, man. The time we have is 40 minutes. So, yeah, I'm trying to catch up on everything you need to learn before the 40 minutes is gone. But the point is, after this lecture, I'm going to post this on my YouTube channel so you can go back and watch it so that you understand. But it's a good thing you're watching live because you have access to these links I'm sharing. Now, this link I'm sharing with you now, um, this link I'm sharing with you now, if you click on the link, it's going to take you to a page where you can calculate your daily caloric need. Now, let me see if I can quickly share my screen and do it so that you can see it. Okay. Um, I'm just going to stop sharing in a minute and then I'll go back and share it again. Okay. So let me share my screen. So can you see my screen? If you can see my screen, then this is what it's going to look like. So if you go to this page now, if you click the link I shared in the message, in the chat room, you'll see a check your daily caloric needs. You see it? So now you just write your age. So let's say I am 35. Okay, I'm a male. I am 181, I think, between 181 and 183. And I weigh 96 kg and I am active. So I work out 6 days a week. So if I calculate my calorie needs, so if you scroll down here, see what it tells me, your daily caloric needs. So for me to maintain the amount of calories for me to maintain my weight, so for me to continue to be 96 kg, I just need to eat 3,306 calories every day. If I want to lose weight, if I want to lose weight, then I should eat 500 less, which is 2,806 calories, because 500 less is the recommended um, deficit that nutritionists and dietitians actually give. Eat 500 less every day. So if I want to lose weight, if I'm eating 500 less, guess what? I'm going to lose 2,000. I'm going to be able to lose weight, right, by eating 500 less. So 500 less for me is 2,806 calories every day. Now, if I want to do extreme weight loss, now this is where I do like 800 calories a day. And this one is for people you need to be careful with this, because it's a thin line between extreme fat loss and your body going into starvation mode, which you do not want to happen. So make sure you stay in the fat loss zone. Okay. So be sure to go use that link. Use the link I shared to check your own. Okay. All right. So I'm going to go back and I'm going to go back to our to what I was sharing before. For some reasons, I can't find this anymore. Can you still see my screen? If you can still see my screen, please put it in the live chat. Okay. So let me go back to yeah, this is the link here. I shared the link earlier. That's the link here. It's in the live stream in the chat. The link here. Okay, so we are running out of time, so I have to run faster now. So if you now know how much calories that you need, if you know how much calories, okay, I'll still share it with you. I'll share it with you on WhatsApp, okay? So if you now know how much calories that you need, now the next thing you need to know is what exercises should you be doing? What exercises should you be doing? Because now you're eating 500 less, but remember that for you to lose 12 kg in 12 weeks, you need to be hitting at least 1,100 calories less. So the next thing you need to do is to increase your activity level. So you need to increase the activities you do. And how do you do it? By exercising. And when I say exercise, you don't have to do, people think that exercise, you have to be, going to the gym every day. No, you don't have to. First of all, one good exercise you need to do for weight loss is strength training. You need to lift weights, even as a lady. And I'm not saying you have to lift heavy weights. You can get a bottle of water, fill it with water or fill it with sand and use it to, because you need to strengthen your muscles. Now, this is the interesting part. Do you know that it takes your body 4 calories to maintain muscle? For every muscle that your body has, your body needs 4 calories to be able to maintain it. So the more muscles you have in your body, the more your body needs to burn more calories to maintain that muscle, which will ultimately lead to what? You losing weight. So strength training is important for you to do at least 2 times a week. You do strength training. Just get bottle. You don't need to get heavy dumbbell, and you don't need to build muscle like me. No, you don't need it. You just need to, strengthen your muscles, get your muscles active. Because even in old age, it is those muscles that would sustain you. So you need to move your muscles. Now, aside strength training, you also need cardio. Now, what kind of cardio am I talking about? I'm not talking about, running on the treadmill for 2 hours. No, I'm talking about light cardio like walking, like dancing, like skipping. This will boost the calorie need. Now, I'm going to show you some exercises and the amount of calories you can burn by doing them for 30 minutes. Now, you will now add it together and see how we can, together with our calorie, our, together with the reduced or the deficit calories that we are eating, we'll join that with the exercises and see how you can obtain 12 kg in 1 week. Now, I know that a lot of you will be asking, so how do I know how much calories I need to eat in a day? I told you I'm going to share something for you free, right? So at the end of this class, for those that join this class, I'm going to share a link where you can get 100 Nigerian foods and their caloric content so that you will know what you're eating and you can calculate how much calories you're eating. So I'm going to give it to you free. You don't need to pay for it. Normally that would cost about 5,000 naira, but I don't need to share. I don't need to sell it. I'm just giving it to you free. Okay. Now go back to NEAT exercises. What does NEAT mean? NEAT means non-exercise activity thermogenesis. These are activities that are not exercises, but they help you burn calories. Now, what kind of activities am I talking about? You see activities like walking. You see activities like cleaning your house. You see activities like mowing the lawn, doing your laundry. These things also burn calories. So you need to increase those, be more useful around the house, right? The more you are useful around the house, the more calories you burn, right? And then your house now looks cleaner, looks better, because you are now doing more work in the house and burning more calories by not even going to the gym. Now, lastly, let's come to this and let me show you this. So if you weigh 80 kg and you walk fast, you know what they call brisk walking, you walk fast for 30 minutes, you're going to burn between 180 to 210 kg. Sorry, you're going to burn between 180 to 210 calories, right? So you're burning between 180 to 210 calories. That's if you weigh 80 kg. But if you weigh 90 kg, you're going to be burning at least between 200 to 240 calories for every 30 minutes you do it. So imagine that you walk for 1 hour and you weigh 90 kg. Ultimately, you would have burned like 500 calories. Now, that makes what that's added to the 500 calories deficit that you're already eating. That would now give you your 1,000 or 1,100 calories that you need. So look at all these exercises. Dancing, you burn up to 270 calories for every 30 minutes that you dance. Look at skipping, you burn up to 460 calories for every 30 minutes that you skip. Look at home heat, home exercise. You burn up to 400 calories for every 30 minutes you do home exercising. Look at NEAT, NEAT exercise I told you about, being more useful around the house. You burn up to 170 calories for every 30 minutes you do them. Look at home cardio. Okay, strength training, you burn 250 calories. See, strength training, the good thing about strength training is that when you're doing it, you might not burn as much calories. But even when you're at rest, because you have already built muscle, your body, I mean, when I say built muscle, I'm talking about lean muscle. I'm not talking about big, being like a man or something. No, I'm talking about lean muscle. Your body is going to be needing more calories to maintain those muscles. So you're going to be ultimately burning more calories. So that's why strength training is important. Okay, but the good thing is you need to pick the exercise that works for you. The best exercise is the exercise that you can stick to, because it is always consistency over intensity. It's not what you do once in a while that will work for you. It's what you do consistently that will work for you. So pick the exercise that you can do consistently and stick with it. The only bad exercise is the one that you did not do. Okay? There is no bad exercise, only the one you did not do. Now, let's look at it. Imagine 12 weeks from now how your life will look like. Imagine how you will be if you lost 12 kg. You will feel lighter, you'll feel healthier, you'll feel more confident, and your clothes will fit too. You walk into a room, people will look at you and say, sister, you don't change. Oh, no be this person be this, and then you are now finally in control of your life. Doctor is no more telling you, oh, you need to lose weight. In fact, when will you have time to see the doctor? When you are bubbling with vitality. Because most of the sicknesses that we have is just because we are overweight. Trust me, a lot of the sicknesses are tied with being overweight. Do you know that 99.9% of diabetic patients are just diabetic because they are overweight? I mean, some of them are that. I'm talking about type 2 diabetes, not type 1. Type 1 is inherited, but type 2 diabetes is basically just because you are obese or overweight. So imagine if you can stop all those kind of things in just 12 weeks by losing 12 kg. How much more life would your life look? You look at yourself in the mirror and you say, child, now maybe this, then all those clothes that you have kept in your wardrobe for so long that you cannot wear anymore, you bring them out. All those TikTok videos that you say you will do when you lose weight, you start doing them. Now, how would that happen for you? I need to help you to take you there. See, all these things that I explained, they are not easy to do on your own. And that is why I have built a simple plan that I can help you within the next 12 weeks. I will help you to lose weight. And how can I do that? If you join the Fat Must Go Challenge. The Fat Must Go Challenge is a challenge that I've been doing for many years, and I've helped a lot of people lose weight with the Fat Must Go Challenge. So if you are interested, after this class, hit me up and I will tell you how you can join the Fat Must Go Challenge. The next Fat Must Go Challenge is starting in the 20th of July. That's when we are starting. And look at testimonies of people. Look at before and after pictures of people who have joined the Fat Must Go Challenge. This is not gimmick. This is real story of people that have joined the Fat Must Go Challenge. It costs just 12,000 naira monthly to join the Fat Must Go Challenge. I want to read a testimony for you before this ends. You say, good day, Coach Endee. In 2023, this lady was diagnosed with, I cannot read everything before it closes, but this lady was diagnosed with fatty liver. But at the end of the program, she lost weight and the fatty liver was gone. You can imagine. So what I want you to do, if you join this class, please send me a message on WhatsApp so that I can send you the link to the 100 Nigerian books, 100 Nigerian foods with their calories so that you can know how to calculate your calories by yourself. Okay. So this class is going to come to an end right now just because we are in need of time. But yeah, thank you very much for joining. And if you have any question also, you can ask me on WhatsApp. Okay, thank you. And yeah, that will be it for today. So can you see my screen?